Hi guys, this is Dr. Neha Taneja. So, your INICET result is out. Are you feeling low? Are you feeling depressed? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling elated? Are you feeling surprised? I'm sure there are many of you who have different feelings right now in them. Kuch khush hai that they might have got his rank, but some are very saddened, some are very shocked to see the ranks. That's what I could tell from the messages I received. That last time they had scored better, this time they did not score better. And is there any scope of them actually getting a rank now in NEET PG? That is the real question that has to be answered. So guys, I just want to tell you one thing. First of all, pat yourselves, pat your backs. Each one of you has been a warrior. Why? I'll tell you. You appeared for an all India level exam during the time of pandemic. None of the batches before, hopefully none of them after, will have to go through this. So you have been the true warriors. There was so much of uncertainty during that time. There was so much of anxiety, nervousness. People were suffering around us. Some of your family members might have suffered. So all of us, all of you have been a victim of this pandemic. Yet you had the guts, yet you had the strength, yet you had the confidence to appear for an exam. Imagine how strong you all are. So pat yourselves for that. Now, amidst these uncertainties, you might have lost a score, you might have lost competing this time in INICET. But as it's always said, INICET is a rehearsal. It's a practice for the final thing, which is going to happen a few days later, just a few days ahead, which is our NEET PG entrance examinations. We cannot mess that up based on the scores that you have got now. Anything is possible in this world. अगर आपका scores अच्छा नहीं आया, there is still a chance. What you have to actually do is analyze what went wrong. Some of you might have also joined a job during this time, so you might not have been so focused, right? So considering all those things, think कहाँ पे गलती हुई? Was it that your topics you couldn't revise? Is it the biggest question, guys? Is it that you're just practicing the very tough questions, the very hard questions, and you are kind of forgetting and omitting your basics? Because if you look at INICET paper this time also, for PSM, I can say that we had questions which were repeated from previous years also, which we had done in classes, like natural history of a disease, biomedical waste question, screening wala question. So it's not like all the questions were tough. No, 7 to 8 questions were must know repeated, which you have to mark correctly. जो एक दो question आए थे, 2-3 questions which you think were tough, don't hang on to it. Focus on the 95% questions which are must know, which you have to mark in order correctly in order to get a decent rank. So don't just keep on doing lengthy questions, difficult questions. Don't forget your basics. Practice the topics that you find very difficult. Okay, finish them first. Revise every day, 7 to 8 hours, everyday revision. Be consistent every day. If you're studying 10 hours, stick to it. And don't read your notes just without practicing MCQs. Read your content with MCQs. And last but not the least, I will tell you, trust the teacher that you've been trusting for each of your subjects. उनके साथ हेल्प उनके कंटेंट को देख के रिवाइज करो, बट ट्राई टू अटेम्प्ट GTs फ्रॉम 2 or 3 platforms, but analyze those GTs so that you get a confidence. Okay, and lastly I would say each one of you is a warrior. Don't waste time. Now is the time to bounce back, and I'm sure you're going to get decent rank in your NEET PG. Thank you so much. All the very best.